Hey, be honest with me. How many times have you looked at your phone today? Once? Twice? Or did you stop counting after 50? I get it. I was hooked too. I'd scroll for hours, wasting time on my screen, telling myself I was just relaxing. But really, my mind felt tired. I couldn't focus, and I lost all motivation. Then something changed. I quit the habit. In this video, I'll explain exactly how I did it and how you can too. Just clear, practical steps that actually work. Let's do this. The day everything changed. Let me describe a scene you might know. It's 2 a.m. I'm in bed, eyes sore, watching videos I'll forget by morning. My alarm is set for 7 a.m., but let's be honest, I'll snooze it 5 times. Sound familiar? That was me every night. Then one day I checked my screen time. 8 hours a day. That's like working a full-time job for free. 8 hours I could have spent learning, exercising, or connecting with people. And that's when it hit me. This wasn't just a habit. It was an addiction. My phone ruled my life. And I was tired of it. I was trapped in a never-ending cycle. Wake up, check phone, scroll endlessly. Put things off, stress about unfinished tasks, scroll more to avoid feeling bad. That day I decided, no more wasting my life on a screen. I was done. Why you can't stop scrolling? Before I explain how I did it, you need to know why scrolling feels so addictive. Your brain loves quick bursts of dopamine, a feel-good chemical. Every scroll gives a tiny reward, a funny meme, a cute cat, a new like. Your brain shouts, "Hey, this feels great. Let's keep doing this." But here's the problem. Dopamine doesn't make you happy. It makes you want more. It keeps you chasing the next scroll, but you never feel truly satisfied. That's why just one video turns into 10, then 100, until it's suddenly midnight. Social media apps know this. They're built to keep you glued. Never-ending feeds, videos that play automatically, constant notifications. It's all a trap. And I fell for it. Too much screen time doesn't just mess up your brain's reward system. It also makes it harder to focus on real-life tasks. Ever struggle to read a book or finish work after scrolling for hours? That's because your brain gets used to constant excitement. Slow, quiet tasks feel boring or even painful in comparison. But here's the good news. You can teach your brain to focus again. And it starts with understanding how these apps trick you. I dug into how apps like Instagram and TikTok steal your attention. They use tricks that play with your mind, like random surprises, endless feeds, and flashy colors to keep you scrolling as long as possible. Once I realized I was being tricked, I got angry. And that anger gave me the push to fight back. Here's what I did. Step 1. Make your phone boring. First thing I did? I made my phone less fun. I turned my screen black and white. No more bright, colorful icons screaming, "Click me." The simple change instantly made my phone less visually appealing. Without vibrant colors, those notifications and app icons lost their allure. My phone started to feel dull and uninteresting. And guess what? That's exactly what I needed. I removed every social media app from my home screen. If I wanted to check Instagram, I had to search for it. That extra step was annoying, and that was the whole point. The more friction I added, the less likely I was to open those apps mindlessly. The effort of typing in the app name and waiting for it to load made me pause and think, do I really need to check this right now? Most of the time, the answer was no. I turned off all non-essential notifications. No more random pings pulling me back in. Every notification is a tiny invitation to get distracted. By disabling them, I removed the temptation altogether. Suddenly, I wasn't constantly reacting to my phone. It was just a tool I could check when I decided to, not when my phone dictated it. I set my phone to Do Not Disturb mode for most of the day. No unnecessary calls. No texts popping up every few minutes. The world didn't end. In fact, I felt free. If something was truly urgent, people could still reach me. But 99% of the time, that notification wasn't important at all. I even went a step further. I removed addictive apps altogether. TikTok, gone. Twitter, deleted. If I really needed to check something, I forced myself to use the desktop version. That added friction made me think twice before logging in. And surprise, I found myself checking social media way less. I also changed my phone's default settings. I limited my screen time by setting app restrictions. I made my home screen nearly empty, just a few essential apps like Maps and Notes. The result? Every time I picked up my phone, there was nothing exciting to tap on. My muscle memory of opening social media apps started fading. And let me tell you, these tiny changes, they work. My phone went from a dopamine slot machine to, well, kind of boring. And that was the point. The less exciting it was, the less time I spent glued to it. But just making my phone annoying wasn't enough. I had to find something better to replace it. Step 2. Replace, don't remove. Let's be honest, stopping all at once, it's really hard. If you just delete your apps, your brain will still want that feel-good rush. So instead of just cutting out distractions, I swapped them for better ones. Here's how. Instead of TikTok, I watched YouTube videos that taught me something. Instead of endless scrolling, I read a book. Instead of texting all day, I called friends. Step 3. 30-day challenge. This is where I got serious. I gave myself a rule. 30 days with no endless scrolling. If I caught myself doing it, I had to drop my phone right away and do something useful. The first week? Super hard. My brain kept begging for that feel-good rush. But after 2 weeks, I noticed big changes. My focus got sharper, I slept better, I felt happier. By day 30, I didn't even want to scroll anymore. My brain had learned to live without it. Step 4. Master your life. Here's the most important thing you'll learn. Rule your phone, or it will rule you. Set clear rules. Be purposeful. Use your phone for useful things, not just for fun. Try this today. For the next 24 hours, keep track of how much you use your phone. You might be surprised. Ask yourself, how much does your phone control your life? How many great moments did you miss because you were staring at a screen? Breaking free isn't about hating technology. It's about taking back your time, your focus, and your life. Think, what could you do if you weren't always distracted? Who could you connect with? What goals could you chase? If you're still watching, you're ready to change. Let this be your push. Come back to this video if you need a boost. Remind yourself why you started. Take tiny steps, be purposeful. And don't rush, it takes time. Quitting a habit is hard, but it's worth it.